Namaste and welcome. So come to lie on your back. And you can extend your legs out. And then place your hands on your belly by your navel. And then close your eyes. And bring your awareness deep into your center. And feel your breath moving up and down your body. So in the center of our belly lies the core of our life force. And it's where all the nerve endings meet from all the glands, organs, and systems in our body. As you move through this practice, let yourself be firmly connected to the ground and make your body into one unit from your center. And take a couple of deep breaths here. Open your eyes and then bend your knees and roll over to one side. And come to sit in a cross-legged position. And then inhale, reach your arms up. And then exhale, side bend over to your right. So sink your hips down and relax your thighs. And then breathe deeply into your side body. And then slowly round your spine forward and reach your arms out towards the side. And then fill up your back with air. And then walk your torso over to the center and roll up. And inhale, reach your arms up. And let's side bend over to the left. Allow your hips and your legs to relax and sink down. And feel this nice opening between your hip and armpit. And then slowly round forward and reach arms out towards the side. Relax your neck. Relax your jaw. And then walk your torso over to the center and roll up. And then from here, let's come to our hands and knees. And then downward facing dog. And in your downward dog, you can just pedal your feet. Just move around in any way that feels good. And then inhale, lift your left leg up. Legs and hips are parallel. Root your hands into the ground. And then step your left foot by your left thumb. And then lift up onto your fingertips. Stay here and breathe and radiate out from your center. Now spin over to your right and just begin to shift your weight from side to side. Relax your neck. And then turn to the back of your mat, back into lunge pose. Lift up onto your fingertips and your legs and core are active. Draw your chest forward. And then spin over to your left into wide forward bend. Now inhale, flat back here. Connect to your legs and your center. And then go ahead and release. And turn to the front of your mat and step your right foot forward into forward bend. Bend your knees and then slowly roll up to stand. Now step your feet hip distance and then inhale, reach your arms up and lengthen here from your center. And then fold forward, soften behind your knees. And then step your right leg back and lower your right knee down, lift your torso up, and then reach your arms up. Melt your hips forward, and then lower your hands down. Downward facing dog, bend your knees. And then go forward into a plank pose and stay here and breathe. Engage your legs and your core. Press your hands down into the ground. And then draw your navel in and up towards your spine. And then lift your hips up towards the ceiling and then back into a downward facing dog. Now inhale, lift your right leg up. And then place a foot behind your hands and shift your weight into your right leg and lift your left leg up. And then come into a flat back, so you draw your chest forward and feel your body radiating out from your center. And stay with your breath. And then lower your left foot down, forward bend, bend your knees, and roll up. Inhale, sweep your arms up. Stay connected to your center, root your feet down, and then fold forward. Now step your left leg back, lower your left knee down, lift your arms up, melt your hips forward. Lower your hands down, downward facing dog, bend your knees. Inhale, come forward into a plank pose and stay here. Soften a little bit between your shoulder blades as you pull your navel in and up towards your spine. Legs are super active. And then lift your hips up, come back into a downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your left leg up. Place the foot behind your hands and then shift your weight forward into your left leg. Lift your right leg up. Flat back, draw your chest forward. And breathe deeply. Radiate out from your center. And then lower your right foot down, forward bend, relax your neck and your shoulders, and roll up to stand. Now go ahead and grab your right ankle and then reach your left arm up. And root your left foot down and focus at one point in front of you. And stay present to your breath. And let's come into a tree pose. Place your right foot either onto your calf or inner thigh, hands in front of your heart. And press your foot into your leg and your leg into your foot to find balance. Draw the right knee in front of you and extend your right leg back for a warrior 3 and move in one unit from your center. And stay here and breathe. Draw your chest forward as you reach your right heel back. And then bend your standing leg and then gently land. And then anchor your back heel down. And let's come into a triangle. And stay here and breathe. And place your awareness at your center. Now bend your left knee for extended side angle and reach your right arm over your head. And lengthen and reach from your center. And then release. And lower your right leg down and shift your weight back. And extend your left leg out in front of you and flex your left foot and fold forward. And breathe deeply here. And feel this nice opening the back of your leg. And then release. Come back into downward dog. And bend your knees and come forward into a plank pose. Inhale and exhale, lower your knees down and then slowly lower all the way down to your belly. And let's come into a Sphinx pose. And close your eyes. And inhale from your center up to your heart. And then exhale from your heart down to your center. And then release and shift your weight back into downward facing dog. And then step your feet forward. Inhale, flat back. And then exhale, fold and roll up to stand. And then go ahead and grab your left ankle and reach your right arm up. And ground your right foot down and let your chest be open. And let's come into a tree pose and place your left foot wherever it's available to you today, calf or inner thigh, hands in front of your heart. And your right foot is firmly planted into the ground and your crown is rising up. Draw your left knee forward and then extend your left leg back for warrior 3. Move in a unit from your center. And be totally present to your body and breathing. Reach your chest forward, left heel back. Now bend your standing leg and then gently land and anchor your back heel down. Let's come into a triangle, so yield both feet into the ground and activate your legs. And radiate from your center. Everything is connected from your center. And then go ahead and bend your right knee, extended side angle, reach your left arm alongside your ear. Really ground both feet down. Open your chest. And then release. And lower your left knee down. And then shift your weight back and extend your right leg out in front of you and flex your right foot and fold forward. And then go ahead and release and step back into downward facing dog. Bend your knees. Inhale, come forward into plank pose. And then exhale, lower your knees down and slowly lower down. Now lift up onto your fingertips and inhale, lift up into cobra. And then exhale, slowly lower down. And again, inhale, lift up, open your chest. And then exhale, fold. And again, inhale, open into cobra. And exhale, fold. And then press your hands into the ground and come to your hands and knees. Now move your left lower leg out to the side and extend your right leg back and then reach your left arm up. And then lift your right leg up and grab your ankle. Connect to your center and then open your chest and thigh and look up. Really root your lower leg and your hand into the ground to find balance. Stay with your breath. And then slowly release and come back to your hands and knees. And then move your right lower leg out to the side and extend your left leg back and then reach your left arm up and grab hold of your ankle and stay here and breathe deeply. And really root your hand and your lower leg down. Open from your center. And then release. And then from here, grab a block and place that at the top of your mat. Now come back into downward facing dog. And then step your left foot forward and open your chest and your hip here. And then shift your weight into your left leg for a half moon pose. And feel your connection to the ground. And then expand and open from your center. You can stay here or bend both knees and grab your left ankle and then begin to straighten your standing leg and open your chest. Press your ankle into your hand. Open, open. Notice the quality of your breath. And then slowly release. And come back into downward facing dog. I'm going to turn around so I can be open to you when we do the other side. Now right leg forward and open your chest and your hip. Now shift your weight into your right leg and stabilize your connection to the ground. Both legs are super active, and then reach your left arm up and open, expand and reach from your center. You can stay where you are or bend both knees and grab hold of your ankle. And then root your right foot into the ground. Begin to straighten your standing leg. Open your chest. Be aware of your breath. And then very slowly release. Lunge pose. Downward dog. And then lower your knees down and let's come into child's pose. And just stay here in your child's pose. Just rest for a moment and relax your body. And then slowly begin to roll your torso up. And then from here, come to lie on your back. Bend your knees. Then place your right ankle on top of your left thigh and then bring your left thigh in towards your chest. Flex your right foot. And just breathe deeply here. Let your left thigh just sink in towards your belly. And then slowly release. And let's do the other side. So place your left ankle on top of your right thigh. Really flex your left foot and let your right thigh just sink in towards your belly. And then release and place both feet onto the ground, arms out towards the sides, and just drop your knees from side to loosen up your hips and your lower back. And then from here, let's come into Shavasana, deep relaxation. Go ahead and close your eyes. And let the back of your body yield into the ground. And just feel your body becoming relaxed against the ground. Breathe in and out of your nostrils. And feel completely present in your body. And you can stay here for as long as you need to. Thank you so much for joining me. Namaste and peace to you.